It's time for Harry Potter movie reviews, part 2. Starting with Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Thank God for the haircut Harry got between Goblet of Fire and this, cause the tone is so much darker, and I couldn't have taken it seriously if Harry still looked like he owned AirPods. Dudley in the first scene of this looks like he's about to ask Harry to check his SoundCloud. If you're out here denying that Voldemort is back, you're no worse than a climate change denier. Somehow it just makes sense that even in a film with homicidal maniacs, the most evil character is a politician. People might say that Umbridge is the final evolution of Karen, but I'd say that she's the final evolution of, like, Cthulhu, maybe. This movie is about an evil Republican lady pushing a bunch of magical children to the brink, forcing them to form an extracurricular army for vigilante justice, which is sort of dope. Except then, once they organize, they just practice Expelliarmus for like 7 months in a coat closet, outside of which Argus Filch sits, eating a sandwich. I relate to Ron because I too have the emotional range of a teaspoon, to be honest. The pause Dumbledore takes between Wulfric and Brian while reciting his full name at the hearing is a full-tilt diva move, and I live for it. Everyone treated Luna like she was nuts for believing in weird stuff, like they didn't all go to Wizard High School. Luna Lovegood is the girl quirky girls want to be because she is legitimately quirky, unlike the girls who try to be it. Moment of silence for my granny pronouncing Hermione as Hermione. Emma Watson never ages. She still looks the same now as she did when she was in the first movie.
Cedric did know this stuff. He was really good. It's just Voldemort was better.
Wow, Harry, that's absolutely not what you should have said to Cho at that moment. Why the heck would you kiss someone in front of a shrine to your dead ex-boyfriend? Snape's
I may vomit
is now imprinted in my mind. Funny how after Sirius says, "Nice one, James," the movie just ends. Nothing else happens after. Everyone survives. Why must J.K. Rowling kill the gays? J.K. Rowling. Who else could I kill that's close to Harry? Yes. Looks at smudged rating on hand. Sirius blank. Why does Voldemort try to kill Harry every year? He knows there's 3 more movies, right? Voldemort be rocking that suit, though. Okay, I was gonna write something else for this, but then I saw that someone was actually billed as slightly creepy boy in the credits, and I forgot about everything else. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. AKA Harry Potter and the Hormonal Teenagers. This is literally the rom-com of the Harry Potter series. An entry that raises more questions than answers. Why does everything look so gray? Why is everyone so horny? And why the heck does Ginny tie Harry's shoelace in that one scene? Strange things are happening at Hogwarts. Can't believe the literal Dark Lord is staging a war, and yet Hermione spends a solid chunk of the film doing nothing but yearning for Ron. They say the word snogging an ungodly amount of times in this movie, and yet I'm still crying. We all just know that these films wouldn't be anywhere near as long as they are if Snape actually spoke at a normal speed. Every year, Voldemort tries one big thing. What's it gonna be this year? What if that were the summary on the dust jacket cover flap? I would laugh so hard. Why did they destroy the bridge, though? Did they think, let's kidnap Ollivander and destroy a bridge while we're at it, because we have nothing better to do? The scene where Katie gets cursed and floats in the air is so funny, like, sometimes women just do that. Why does every Malfoy scene in this look like an Evanescence music video? I'm wheezing! Draco's most heinous crime was being a party crasher. The luck potion is cocaine, and the love potion is ecstasy. The pincers scene plays in my head at least 3 times a day. Harry has more chemistry with the giant dead spider than he does with Ginny. You can realize Harry and Ginny have no chemistry when Harry says nice skin is a contributing factor for dating her. Voldemort's lack of nose is fortunate, cause you just know Bellatrix and those other Death Eaters don't know what a shower is. You need to shave, says the man with a beard half a meter long. The The Wizarding world has so many inconsistencies, it's baffling. Like, there should 100% be more than just 3 illegal spells. Love potions are legal? A spell that opens literally any lock? The main school that people are sent to has like 3 giant child-eating beasts roaming the campus per year. Dumbledore had it coming. Why must J.K. Rowling kill the gays too? It had to be the canon one. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1. In which Voldemort outs himself as a Harry and Hermione shipper. Never thought a Harry Potter could be Bond-esque spy action filled or a fantasy thriller drama. This stuff slaps as hard as whoever slapped Voldemort on the nose. I remember when I went to the midnight premiere for this, the only thing I could afford to bring in was 2 packs of wintergreen Altoids, and I was so nervous and high on new Harry Potter excitement that I ended up frantically and impulsively eating both packs in about 40 minutes, and afterwards my breath was as minty fresh as it's ever been, but I'm also pretty sure I killed about 20 of my brain cells. After all the shirtless scenes in this, it's a wonder they didn't think of calling this film Harry Potter instead. Does this pass the Bechdel test if the only scene with 2 named women having a conversation is a torture sequence? Harry is our most valuable asset. Let's hide him. Brings him to a large wedding. Imagine asking a girl to go to the ball with you, and then a few years later she marries your older, hotter brother. Fleur Delacour really is that bitch. Ginger boy is sad. Friend. Oh no! What's wrong? Sorry boys, the only way to my heart is by dancing to Nick Cave in a freakishly large tent while on the run from thousands of psychopathic killers in silly uniforms. Voldemort cracks open Dumbledore's tomb and leans over his body. My daughter whispers, "Kiss!" At Tom Riddle. Literally, why the heck didn't you hide the Horcruxes in, like, the Sahara Desert? Like, 50 feet underground. You literally would have lived forever. If I had to make a Horcrux, I would simply make it a big gun I carry with me at all times. Somewhat annoying that every special snowflake in the Wizarding world has lived in Godric's Hollow at some point. Feeling a little bit too represented by erratic Xenophilius Lovegood, mumbling to himself and stomping around his house in his long johns and tattered robe and talking about how the tea's gone cold. It's occurred to me that Death Eaters is such a cool name that's ultimately wasted on a bunch of people who look like they are still going through their goth phase in their 40s. Lame. How the Malfoy family still manages to look fine as hell when pulling off the severely sleep-deprived, close to a mental breakdown look, even amidst all the turmoil they've been through since the 5th installment, is beyond me. Literally everyone knows Harry, Ron, and Hermione can't do anything or go anywhere without the other 2, but oh look, there's Ron and Hermione and a funny-looking fellow with a swollen eye and something vaguely resembling a scar on his forehead. Wonder who that might be. By the way, does anyone know where Harry Potter is?
Dobby never meant to kill. Dobby only meant to maim or seriously injure.
Bellatrix murders Neville's parents. Okay. Bellatrix murders Sirius. Okay. Bellatrix murders Dobby. Oh my god, you crazy ah! Me watching The Chamber of Secrets. Dobby is really annoying, and I really hope he dies a painful, slow death. Me watching Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Such a beautiful place to be with friends. Dobby is happy to be with his friend, Harry Potter.
Hold up! Wait. I was joking, I promise. Y'all, oh my god. Dobby's death hits every time. But this time, I'm playing the Lego Harry Potter game, and guess what? Instead of him getting stabbed, he gets split in 2. Couldn't help to laugh when I watched his legs move 2 meters away from his top. Sorry, why is everyone torn up about Dobby when Hedwig just perished and literally no one cared? Most important question. What skincare products has Dobby been using between this film and Chamber of Secrets? 'Cause boy went through a glow-up. I have no idea what made me think of this, but imagine someone's Patronus being a llama. I am laughing so hard. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2. 9-year-old me going to see this movie for the first time. I am still very sad Sirius is dead, but at least my 2 other favorite characters, Remus Lupin and Fred Weasley, are still alive. 9-year-old me after watching this movie. What the heck? Lupin and Tonks deserved a better send-off in the films than one shot of Harry glancing at their dead bodies on the ground. I said what I said. Remus is literally just taking a nap. There are so many iconic moments of this movie, but perhaps one that's been consistently overlooked is Snape's seriously big blowout and smoky eye. Those curtain bangs? Come on, Mama, give it to me. Hey, I caught the golden snitch. Me at Hogwarts every time a classmate narked on someone. Sometimes I think romance is dead, but then I remember that scene where Harry risks his life to go back and save Draco. I saw this on opening weekend, and ever since that fateful day, I've been trying to figure out what the heck was up with that Draco-Voldemort hug. Who in their right mind thought that was a good idea? Epic. Whenever a Horcrux is destroyed, it should cut to Voldemort going, ouch! Voldemort always whispering. ASMR King. I relate to Voldemort because I am ugly, very pale, want everyone to call me your majesty or my lord, wear only black, and I'm very dramatic and extra. Harry Potter is dead. Stop telling people that I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. Harry just casually rolling out of Hagrid's arms is so unintentionally funny to me. Sauron almost conquered Middle-earth. Palpatine ruled the galaxy for over 20 years. Even Thanos did a bloody good job in killing half the population of a lot of planets. Voldemort failed to kill a boy more than once and lost to a bunch of teachers and their students. But then again, all those other villains had noses, so this might be an unfair comparison. Eraserhead Baby is better than Voldemort Fetus. The way Harry disposes of the Elder Wand is so freaking funny to me. Like, this is the most powerful wand in the world, centuries old, has killed hundreds of wizards. But one day, this skinny 17-year-old snaps it in half, tosses it off a bridge, and bam, it's gone. Absolutely legendary. Thank You Next, a song by Harry Potter. Thought I'd end up with Hermione, but she wasn't a match. Went to the ball with Parvati Patil. Now I look back and laugh. But then I got married. And for Ginny, I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Ron, for now he's our children's uncle. Harry. I'll name my first child James Sirius Potter. James and Sirius in the afterlife. Nice one! And my second son will be named Albus Severus. Remus, also in the afterlife. What the ever-loving fuck? Ginny, alive. Am I ever going to get a say in the names of my children? The film ends. Me, broken, solemn. I must rest my weary mind. Silence now. The credits. Me. The credits. Thank you to everyone who suggested I read these Harry Potter movie reviews, and thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 2-parter series. If you want to make sure that your suggestion gets on my list, you can join my Discord server, where I welcome suggestions for movie reviews or any other videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a magical day, and I will see you in the next video.